How many of you feel that apart from money, also there are a lot of things which are very crucial for your life and very important? Did you know that in today's day, there are a lot of people who go through depression? Their body is not functioning properly. Functioning properly in the sense there is lack of exercise, there is a lack of social support, friendships. There are many other things other than money. And in today's video, you will be learning the 5 steps other than money which can help you to make a meaningful life. See, when you have a lot of money, you have spirituality, your physicality, your emotional strength, your social strength, and a lot of people around you. Your life starts to get fulfilled in a very good direction. Hi, this is Anirudh Bellare here. Welcome to the 11th video of Your Best Financial Life. Today's video is something going to be very different in the sense I will be talking about the things which are, it makes the crux or the core of your finance, which is all these value systems which you will be learning. Let's move to the first point, which is very, very crucial in today's day. The first point is something known as LER. Now, what is this LER? See, L stands for learn, E stands for earn, and R stands for reinvest. It is pretty obvious and natural that once a student completes his college life, it's not obvious, but if the child does not have any other pathway, he will obviously choose to go through a corporate career, which is the most normal thing. But if you notice, and if you dedicate your life for your first 25 years of learning, not even 25, say just 1 year after your college life, because there are a lot more things which are important other than your college education, which will give you real moral values and insights. Do you know that your communication skills, the way you present yourself, your personality development, the way you talk to a person, there are so many other things which matter. And all these you learn with all experiences. So, if you give your 1 year or whatever, that additional extra year, or along with your job, you emphasize that you keep investing in yourself, because remember, you are the best asset of your life. Money can compound and grow only to a particular extent that you do. If you grow to an extent, if suppose say this bucket is you and you want your money to grow over here, for you to reach this path, it will take a lot of time. But the day you reach your peak as in you start earning an awesome salary, an awesome income, and whatever you do, your money will automatically start flowing to you. That's why I say, when you start learning other than whatever you have taught in your school and college life, which are all the things I've mentioned, you start becoming a very good individual. And now, what do I mean by this word good? Let's see that in the other points in this video. Now let's move on to the word earn. Now see, earning is very, very important, and I very well know that you also know this, because if you do not earn, it will be very difficult for you to sustain your life. So first you give a lot of prioritization to your learning, then you start getting your return on investments. That is, your parents have invested a lot of money on you for that particular education, and then you start getting the return on investment by either working or doing a business. And then finally, the word reinvest. Reinvest, is returns. Now, after a particular age, 55 years or 60 years, it is but natural that you have a choice. Either you take retirement or your money starts working for you so hard that it gives you a sense of satisfaction and luxury, and it allows you to do whatever you want. Now, reinvest as in You give a lot of love to the society. You do a lot of charity. You do many other things which you always wanted to do. You could do it throughout your life as well. But understand the concept of LER with a particular example of 25 years. Say, as I mentioned, you dedicate first 25 years of your life learning, the next 25 to earning, and then the next 25 to your reinvesting, or you can say the returns of whatever you have got in your 50 years of life. You give back to the society in whatever way you want, whether you want to help someone to achieve something or whatever. So this is just an ideology which you can learn. It's not compulsory that it has to be 25 years, it could be whatever years. See, this is taken with an ideology and thought that a person's lifespan is going to be like 75 years, okay? It's just a conspiracy in whatever. But if you use all of this, it will be very beneficial for you. Let's move on to the second point. Your second point is invest mentally and physically. Now, what do I mean by this word invest mentally and physically? See, as I started the video, I had mentioned that there are so many other factors whereby you can keep in your mind so that you can use your best life. Your best life, as in you can use all of this for your life. Now, see, I'll give you an example. There's a person who's going to an office, doing his day routine, coming back home, getting tired, and repeating the Monday to Friday or Saturday process. But just feel it. That particular person, he knows how to prioritize his time. He gives certain time to, dedicating to reading a book or going to a gym or playing any other sport. See, you need to understand that apart from your professional life, you need to have your social life as well. Whether it's mentally detoxing or physically giving time to your human body. See, in the hunt and earn for all this money, there is a tendency that people tend to lose out on this mentally and physically character of theirs. Now, I mentioned my friend Raju. This guy Raju, he was a very, very thought-minded person. He always wanted to earn a lot of money. But there was a time. Now currently Raju is in his 50 years old. Is in his 50 years old, as in he is currently 50. And whenever he talks to me, he tells me, Anirudh, you know what? You need to ensure that you are living every day as the best moment of your life. And then I asked him, how can I do this? And then he told, give time and prioritize time to the things you love every day. For me to stand here and explain all these concepts is one of the things which I love doing. And I'm really happy and thankful that you are watching this video. And I say thanks to Raju as well, because he's the one who's inspired me to do this, which is something out of my comfort zone. Let's move on to the third and very, very crucial point. The third point. The third point is something literally unique and crucial. See, when you give to the society, you get blessings. Now, what is the meaning of this give and receive blessings? Just give it a thought. You can close your eyes and imagine this. You are walking on the footpath of a road. There's an old lady who wants to cross the road, but she's unable to, even though there is a red signal. The kind act of you helping that old lady to cross the road is one of the most important meaning of this term, give and you shall receive blessings. When you have the ideology to serve the community or to serve anyone outside whom you do not even know, you don't know, but that is a lot of love and affection you receive from the other person. It may be true, it may be false, but most of the time, if you have seen, when you give something to someone without any expectation of them giving anything in return, that is the purest form of love. This is not the love I'm talking which usually happens in movies and all. This is the love whereby you do something out of your kind heart and service, whereby you really feel happy from inside. And the way this works is if you give something to the society or universe, the universe finds a way to bring it back to you. Whenever you're struggling in your life, or whenever you have a very big problem which is outside your comfort zone, there will be some or the other time when you don't know who will come and help you in your life. It is all, if you believe in the thought of law of karma, you understand all of this. If you have done a lot of good to people, there will be some or the other time in your life where all this will come back to you and you never know when. This is why I say, give and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive blessings. Or you're not receiving here, you're doing something out of your kind love and effort. Let's move on to the fourth point. Your fourth point is something very interesting and different which I have framed. As this is going to be a very long point, you can ensure that you can note this down in your notebook. See, as a child, when you are given life in this earth, you are born. There are a lot of family members of yours who are very happy. A lot of people come to see, oh, the child is born. Everybody in the family is happy. And the child cries. What does that mean? The child is crying, family members are happy, friends are happy, that this person has given birth to a child. It's a very happy moment. That is the start of your life. The day you were born was the start of your life when you come to this world crying and there are people around you who are very happy. And what happens when you leave this world? When you leave this world, the same people around you who are happy for your birth are now crying after your loss. It's a very painful moment. And this is why I say, live every moment of your life to your birth. If you feel that you have not done anything special in that one day, write down in a book or write it somewhere. Today is February 12th when I'm shooting this video. And I'm going to write down in my gratitude book that this is the one thing which has given me happiness today. I'll share you a story. Myself, I had gone to my school from where I had passed out. Now say this is my school. I had gone to meet my principal and say the principal stays here as in her office is here. And I meet my PT teacher over here. The one thing my PT teacher tells me, I told the PT teacher, ma'am, do you remember 15 years ago in the previous school of ours, you were there. You taught us how to play games in our life, the small games. Whether it is sharing tiffin or whether it is baby football or whatever, when all of us were small. At 6, 7, 8 years old, that time, she told me one thing, Anirudh, just remember, always learn to be happy and have a lot of gratitude for your life. The word gratitude means a lot. Having this phone in front of me and talking to all of you with all these emotions pouring, is the biggest form of gratitude here. And I would really thank my PT teacher for giving me this advice. It's not a point of advice over here, it's whether you use it in your life or not. So, as the fourth point I mentioned, when you come to this world and when you leave this world, it's very important that every breath of your life has meaning. You know what you are here on earth for. You find that, or whatever you do, always be in gratitude and be happy. Let's move on to the fifth point. The fifth point is something which I've learned from a movie, which is called Stay Grounded. Now, what is the meaning of this word grounded? See, there is a very different meaning, or you can say the context with which I am trying to explain this word. See, there are a lot of times when a person, he starts to earn a lot of money. Say somebody who was earning like around 1 lakh rupees, his salary has jumped to 10 lakh rupees. Hypothetically, somehow or the other it has happened. Your 1 lakh has become 10 lakh rupees. And every month he's earning that 10 lakh rupees. There are times, I'm not telling it happens with everyone, but there are times when the same person's salary who has gone up from 1 lakh to 10 lakhs, he starts treating his loved ones in a very arrogant and different way. Initially, when he used to treat his loved ones with a lot of love, now it's like, hey, come here, go there. What is all this? Why? Money is very important, I admit it. I admit that. But money brings out who you are. And you need to understand, when you give to the society, you get a lot of blessings. And when you give a lot of arrogance, through karma or some or the other way, it comes back to you. So it is very important, whether your salary is 1 lakh or whether you have made 1 crore, 10 crore, whatever it is, learn how to treat the other person. Whether you go in a restaurant, whether you meet a watchman, an auto rickshaw or whoever. This is the most important learning out of the other points which I can convey to you, is staying grounded and remembering what you have taught, what you have been taught from your school or from your parents and all, and never forget it. There are times when students, when they cross their adolescence age or when they start becoming an adult, it all happens. This arrogance phase, it comes. But you need to remind yourself that there is a different reason why you are here on this earth, and you should find that. And while giving to the society a lot of love, you receive the same. With all these 5 points I have concluded here, this, along with money, can make you a fulfilled person. Your gratitude point, your happiness, your whatever I have taught you in this, even if you take back 1 point from this video, it is a blessing from my side. And remember, the more you give, the more you get in somehow or the other way. I'm really thankful I could share this video to you, and this is my first gratitude point which I would like to write in this notebook. Thank you so much for your time. This surely means a lot. If you really like this video, you can share it to 1,000,000 people or how much ever people you know. And if you feel you get a lot of value from this video, you can do subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much.